That's pretty good. And welcome back, everyone, to the channel. I am Zach, your host here in the Yo Bro Nation YouTube channel, and I am reviewing a movie that I came across this morning as I'm recording this. Christmas Twister, or F6 Twister, whatever it's called. I think back to some of my favorite disaster movies. I think of, as cheesy as it was, Night of the Twisters with Dean Schneider and what's that one kid from the Final Destination movies? Yeah, those were pretty entertaining. You think I didn't even have the first name wrong. Oh well. Or I think of Twister with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, like one of the best movies ever. I love that steak and egg scene. It's to this day one of my favorite meals to have. Or I even think of The Day After Tomorrow, which isn't a great movie, and I'm definitely going to review it one day, but it is definitely a very entertaining movie with a good story, and they use a lot of science in it to explain away the whole global warming thing and how it affects everything, and it actually isn't all that bad. But then you come across this gem. Oh my. This little gem, this little nugget of goodness that I came across today. Oh my. I I don't know what to even say. You This movie stars Casper Van Dien as Ethan, Victoria Pratt as Addison, Haley Lou Richardson as Caitlin, Richard Burgi as Logan, Stephen Williams, also known as Rufus from Supernatural, as Terry, and then Christina DeRose as Deb. You also got Dimitri Schuler Lynch, who plays Max. Those are your main characters. But the story itself, this cast, the cast is very up and down for me. It's not a terrible cast. The guy who, Terry is a serviceable character for his short little periods, but I know he's a decent actor because he plays on Supernatural. He plays Rufus, and I love it. But I saw this movie. It's from 2012, and this was on Peacock for free as part of their free part of the service for this app. I thank you so much, Peacock. Yeah, that was pretty damn good. But the movie, it starts with them the whole movie takes place in Texas, but Dublin, Texas, and this couple and their daughter show up to a little gas station, and then a twister happens. They have to go into a Connex for shelter, and that's the first of many storms that are going to happen throughout this. So I see them taking a little bit here and a little bit there from different movies and different stuff to make this into this movie. And the wife asks, "Is it gone?" "Oh no. I'll check." And he goes out. The CG in this is so bad. The CG, like, I talked about loving the movie Twister, right? And in 1996, when this movie was out, the CGI was not great, but it was better than this. They're supposed to be outside, and it's supposed to be, cloudy out, but you can tell they're clearly filming during the gray, so it's like a very, gray color for the scenes that they don't even do in the trailer. But my God, it is so... so I'm going to talk about the characters a little bit more. So, Ethan, who is the main character, him and his wife, Abby, they're this married couple who are having some marital issues, and he's kind of thinking maybe she's got a thing going on with Logan, who's her co-worker, the meteorologist at the news station. Meanwhile, he's an analyst for weather at the university, something. He works in an office, and they both had to go in early. Then you got their son, Max, who's just one of the most annoying kid characters I think I've seen in a show, probably ever. He's really not that entertaining. And then you got their daughter, Caitlin, who is the rebellious teenager who's like, everything's okay, and goes to the mall with her friend on a random school day. But the school doesn't call to tell the parents, your kid didn't show up. Hey! Whatever. Like I said, the acting is mixed. You get the head producer, Debbie, who, like, when talking to Addie or Addison in a scene, it's like she's looking at a cue card while talking to her. Like, you can see the way the shot's framed. You can see the head of Addison, but she's like looking the opposite direction. Like, I'm talking to you, but you are over here. Like, she's reading her card because she can't remember her lines. Like, this is as B movie as a B movie can be. I honestly thought at a point this had to be like on Sci-Fi or something. The production budget, the way it's shot, the acting, it made me think of like a Sharknado type movie, which I actually liked Sharknado. But this, oh, this is gold. This is gold. And yes, the CGI is horrible. The acting is subpar and at some points just really, really bad. I just know. And then the character motivation, the conversations these people are having at times, like, they take the people like Logan, for instance, who literally has a picture of himself on his desk, you know, trying to get Caitlin to go to this big new station in New York. And he's like one of the most, you know, like vile human beings you could possibly think of. And she's supposed to be this sweet person. Oh, and let's not even talk about the accents that some of these people come up with. The really thick country accents, like I'm from Texas and I got really laid on thick. Oh my god, I lived in Texas. It's not really that bad, I promise you. But even the producer, Deb, it's all about the ratings, the money they can make from these scenes. Oh, I can't cause a panic. Like, wow. These are some horrible people. And they talk about an incident in Chicago where I'm assuming they're from, something to do with, like, this is a very pro global warming movie. Like, global warming bad. We have science. Must update your models with the global warming stuff so you can see what we're talking about. And look, if any of you are Southern and you're watching this, I am not making fun of you. I am simply making fun of the people who are in this movie because, my God, they're bad. They are really, really bad. So the movie pretty much is ending. They're at a freaking, like, a power plant because, you know, they've had, I don't know how many twisters. No one wants to believe the husband, Ethan. You know, he's gone off, searched for the kids, got the kids. Like, his son Max was told to stay in the car when he gets to the mall to get his daughter. He comes back out, Max is gone, so he's a stupid character. And then when they're at the power plant, Logan and I think it's Doug was the cameraman. He's like, you want national ratings? You're going to go with me and do this. And I thought he was already offered the position, but okay, sure. He gets killed with the Connex hitting him because he's got to be there. And then he goes back to the freaking news station. Tornado comes through, goes past it, leaves, no damage. No damage to the building. Yet, a minor character, Joanne, who was pregnant and friends with Abby, ends up buried under rubble while a fire is happening in this building from I don't know what. And all I can think is, I guess this is convenient plot stuff, right? MacGuffins, yeah, stuff like that. Like, I literally couldn't make sense of what was happening. You never see the building shaking once. Everyone's going to the storm shelter, but yet this lady is downstairs looking for a hand radio that she was asked to go look for hours beforehand. But she just ends up down there, buried under rubble because reasons. And a few sparks happen in a control room that start a fire that ends up spreading through a whole floor when it was just a trash can. I don't even know. But, you know, husband shows up with his daughter. His daughter goes into the burning building with him to find her mother. And they get her. They're in a smoke-filled room. He gets her. They do CPR in a smoke-filled room. And then they leave. And they kiss. And they plan to celebrate their anniversary. Oh, yeah, this was their anniversary, by the way. And, yeah. The movie ends. Oh, and the two people who work in the office with Ethan start making out because I guess they had a thing for each other and I just wasn't aware. I guess. I don't know. But that was Christmas Twister. I am telling you, this movie is as bad as it is gold. And it's technically a holiday movie, right? Even though this all takes place like not even on Christmas Eve, but it was a Christmas Twister. So I thought, why not? But you all tell me what you thought down in the comments below. Have you ever seen this movie? And if so, what do you think of it? Have you not? Are you interested? Tell me. But before I end this video, real quick, I want to make sure that I point out, one, we have the Forever Serenity t-shirt. That is on TeePublic. I don't have my graphic pulled up yet. Quick edit so I could get that pulled up. But yes, I have the Forever Serenity t-shirt, which you guys can go check out at TeePublic.com. This is a limited time exclusive. This is for one of my longtime fans. I felt she deserved to have her own t-shirt, so it is on the website and it is available for purchase. Limited time offer. Don't know how long that's going to be. Now, even more important than that is the Hope for Ambi t-shirt sale. You guys can get that. That is also available on the webpage. You guys can go there. Same website. 3 different shirts. She's got cancer. We're doing this to raise hope, hope, not just hope for her, but funds as well. You also can go to our GoFundMe page, which is down in the description below. Links to all this stuff is down in the description below. So you guys can go and happily do any of that. So I'll have that all organized better for the next video. But yeah, that's it for this video. Again, tell me what you guys thought of this weird-ass movie. And, yeah, so remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, join the nation. I'll talk to you later.